All right, just gonna give a quick breakdown of some of the things I look for on my boiler when it doesn't seem to be keeping up, or I'm getting a ton of smoke when I open the door or anything like that. Probably the most important thing, the biggest factor that I've seen, and I'll flip my camera here and show you, is this. If you open that door up, okay, notice how mine's not very clean. Okay, yeah, it needs to be cleaned out. But more importantly is this right here. Making sure those grates are as clean as you can get them. And that right there, in my opinion, is plenty clean. Because I just had this happen the other day, like 2 days ago, where it was doing pretty much the same thing you said. Where it would run and not get up to temp, and it would burn the wood, but it wasn't getting up to temp, and that's because it was not pulling enough oxygen in, and it was just sitting there smoldering, and it just wouldn't make any heat. Now, the other thing I'm going to point out is right here. I'm going to hit my load switch, I'm going to let it run. I like to crack my door just a hair, let it do its thing. I'm going to pause the video for now. Once I get it open, I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. But down there in the bottom where the nozzle is, I've had it happen where burnt wood and ash or whatever will kind of bridge in there in the nozzle. And when that happens, it doesn't allow the system to pull enough air through to provide good combustion. The other thing to look at, and I'll grab a little thing, is making darn sure that you can see on mine, right here, that little plug right there, that little hole. You want to try and make sure those are as uncovered as you can, because that's where your combustion air is pulled in, and that's where you're gonna have issues there too if you don't have those exposed for air to be drawn in. Those are the two big issues that I've seen, but I'm going to pause it again. You can see how much wood is in there. I think this morning when I loaded it before I went to work, that was 9 hours ago, I put like 6 pieces of wood in, small pieces of wood. So I'm going to pause it, load it, and I'll show you what a standard loading is for me. Okay, just so you can see the height, I am maybe halfway up the boiler. The opening of the door. There's maybe 8 pieces of a mix of cottonwood, pine, and a piece of elm, and then there's like 4 small pieces of ash. That is my standard loading, and that will last me, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon right now, that'll last me till 6 o'clock in the morning when I load it again.